Bro, the drama is getting out of hand with Ellen Historian and Joey Bissinger. Bro made a tweet responding to Ellen Historian 21 hours ago. And apparently Ellen Historian has already responded to that tweet. I'm behind. So we're here to listen to the origins, the Big Bang, what happened. Let's hear it from Ellen Historian regarding the tourist problem that we're happening right now with, I guess, the anime men.
There's a certain group of anime fans that I find the most embarrassing, and it's those who unironically use the word tourists. It's gotten so bad that even big names in the community, like the anime man, are pushing.
Oh, okay. He's actually going out to fight for the tourists. Well, at least that's what it sounds like right now. He just doesn't like people using that word, just kind of waving around. The buzzword.
Community, like the anime man, are pushing the term. In his latest video, he actually compares anime tourists to the colonization of the Americas. Are we serious right now? You are.
What? Did he do that? Wait. Also, shout out to Giga. Shout out to Giga. We'll be watching Bond later on. Wait a minute. Whoa. Do you guys remember this? Because we watched the video. We literally reacted to the video. Did I just forget? Or did it just go over my mind? We made an hour and 10-minute reaction to it. 5,000 views 2 days ago. It's going to pop in about the third day. Just trust me. But colonization? Seeing people, you know, bring this tweet up. Anyone have to tweet to this? No. He clipped it. He clipped it 24 seconds. I got to know what he's talking about. Nah. Hold on. Ellen Historian. This is a tweet that he made about this. So hold up. I'm gonna bring this up right now. There's a 24-second clip that he has that he may have deleted. Why does he fucking post so much here, bro? He said anime tourists are like Colombians entering America and calling it India. Oh, right. No. I remember that part. That was a funny part. Because he compared Christopher Columbus coming in and labeling the Americas as India ignorantly, right? Basically comparing new anime tourists coming in that don't know anything about this medium, who are confidently just saying things that are just ignorant and wrong. And I thought that was a funny comparison to be making because of the fact that both Columbus and these quote-unquote anime tourists, listen, the scale of what they're doing is not the same, but it is funny in the way that they are new to this place and confidently get stuff wrong. That is the comparison being made. It was a fun little joke. Wait, why is he getting upset at this?
He compares anime tourists to the colonization of the Americas. Are we serious right now? You are really comparing anime becoming mainstream to the death of millions and countless atrocities that—
Whoa. Am I crazy or is he taking this a bit too far? Listen, I'm an Ellen Historian fan. I am. I like the guy. I know that he also rage baits hard. Listen, he himself has acknowledged this, right? We know that we're just farming. But this is a bit much. Like, I don't think that you can make this joke and also like the fact that Joey made this comparison, which I thought was a very clever and humorous one, to then take it and to say you're dishonoring the millions and millions who were colonized and killed. Whoa, wait a minute. What are you fucking talking about?
That's a new low. And before anyone says, well, Joey didn't come up with the comparison originally, he literally says in the video, this is exactly what anime tourists are doing. And of course, it doesn't stop at just the anime man.
Nah, I don't know about this, bro. Nah. Not a single point did Joey ever like incite or glorify colonization or even downplayed like how horrible the incident was for the people that were colonized. I think that making a light, humorous joke about the similarities in which both group of people, Christopher Columbus again, as well as the anime men who are coming into new land and then just ignorantly and confidently getting everything wrong, is an appropriate joke to be made. But to then stretch this colonization concept into, I can't believe you are dishonoring the millions and millions who were killed in that issue. Like, am I crazy? Or is this just really reaching? I think we are extremely reaching right now. I don't know if he actually watched the video per se. He's a reasonable guy. This is fucking crazy. I distinctly remember that section, and I thought it was a funny ass bit that was lighthearted. Maybe I'm the one disrespecting the colonized, and I'm just taking this too lightly. I think this is a crazy reach.
The same crowd that throws around tourists are also the ones who defend the adult framing of minors in anime. Case in point, there's another huge creator with nearly 1 million.
Okay, Rudius is getting involved now. Wait a minute. So tourists, hold up.
And of course, it doesn't stop at just the anime man. The same crowd that throws around tourists are also the ones who defend the adult framing of minors.
That is true. No. Hold. That part is absolutely true. Whether you are offended by this or not, there are a lot of lolicons who gatekeep and immediately call anybody that is uncomfortable at the sexualization of minors in fiction as tourist. No. This part, he is absolutely right. To deny this is ignorant. 100% ignorance. I'm not saying everyone does that, but how many times have we gone into lolicon land and those protected communities get so fucking upset? Remember the Monogatari stuff? Remember the Monogatari thread when I went into Bake and we watched Hachikuji arc, and I thought that the commentary and the jokes about sexually assaulting a minor, no matter how fictional it is or not, right? I don't care what her age is. You can call her 20 years old. I don't care. She is the body of a 12-year-old. And to do that and say, oh, I just sexually harassed a minor, I'm like, where's the joke? I don't find this funny. I think it's kind of weird. I think it's uncomfortable. And I would prefer it if they would just do everything but this. And then basically people are like, oh, tourist spotted. What does a four-letter word make you uncomfortable? Tourist, gay kept. And I'm like, you know what? Listen. If me being uncomfortable at the sexualization of fictional minors is being a tourist, then I'm gonna leave. I'm taking my work visa. I'm getting the fuck out of here, okay? He is right about this part.
In anime. Case in point, there's another huge creator with nearly 1 million subscribers who called out one of my mutuals for just criticizing people buying a barely clothed Nezuko figure. Like, is this really what you want to do?
Which Nezuko figure is this, though? Because, again, it gets tricky with anime that age doesn't matter. And you're going to call me a pedo, right? You're going to call me Diddy saying, what? Age doesn't matter? Listen, in the real world, of course, age matters. But the reason I say age doesn't matter in anime is how many times do you see a lolly? Like a 9-year-old like girl with like a fucking G-string, and they say, it's actually a 9,000-year-old demon, bro. She is like this ancient being, so it's fine. That's what I mean by age doesn't matter, right? There's two things when it comes to fiction. I think that the body type matters, and I think that the mental maturity matters, right? What do I mean by that? You can have petite girls. You can have Tatsumaki, right? You can have Tatsumaki from One Punch Man, right? And how many times every year this girl cosplay? There's a girl that does this cosplay that did a couple years ago that keeps getting shit on every like other year because it comes back and they're like, oh my god, I can't believe you would, glorify like pedophilia by cosplaying this girl. She's a grown-ass woman. And to deny that a body type like this exists in the real world is also ignorant, right? Absolutely ignorant. She has the mental maturity of like a grown-ass woman, but she has the body type of a child. That's why there's a lot of like fire that happens whenever that cosplay picture shows up and people are like, oh my god, lolicon this, lolicon that. No, I care more about, again, the body type and the maturity, because a person can look like this and they can be mature, right? So there's definitely two variables that matter. In the Nezuko case, though, I don't think Nezuko is really mentally mature as an adult. I do know that, spoilers, there is an adult form, right? It's really fucking hype during the Entertainment District arc. I haven't seen the figure myself. They censored it. I kind of want to search it up right now to see how egregious it may be, but is this that big of a deal here? I don't know about that.
Nezuko figure. Like, is this really what you want to defend? Why are you so pressed about this? To make it worse, this guy even called my mutual a hoodweeb, which I didn't even know the meaning of at first.
Oh, we going into the ebonics of hoodweeb, huh? Chibi definitely knows a lot about this. All right, explain to me.
So I had to look it up. Turns out it's a derogatory term to describe black people who like anime. So now we're not only...
I think that it is a bit disingenuous to just say black people who likes anime. I think that it is an absolute fact that just like with any group of people, right? I'm not saying that this is a specifically one race issue. This is a human issue. But in any demographic, there's going to be bad faith actors, people who are ignorant and people who are rage baiting and who are just edgy because they have no empathy because they never really had a proper education or even like had a role model, right? And there's a lot of people in any demographic that are the most offensive, that are the most loud, that is whatever, right? And I think that hoodweeb is definitely a derogatory term specifically at the black community who enjoys anime that also participates in very hateful and ignorant behavior.
So now we're not only gatekeeping anime, but gatekeeping it based on race? How is this not embarrassing for the community?
I love how...
There's a...
This is a crazy drag. Like the funniest thing is ReZero is still tagged here. I love that. He always tags ReZero and Lord of the Mysteries here. So what is the actual issue with the anime fans? I don't think there is. I think that Joey made a very thoughtful and, you know, just thought-provoking video explaining the current situation with tourists in anime. And he even like defended them, right? Like of all the people that would have been the most upset about what the anime men did, right? Because Joey Bissinger is absolutely a retro anime fan, basically a PhD owner of retro anime. He had the most calm and reasonable take about how we should welcome in the tourists, but also, you know, like moderate them and make sure that our existing culture and values don't change with people coming in. And I think that's absolutely right. To gatekeep everyone out is ignorant because your pool of, you know, anime fans will die out as people grow up, as people lose interest. And having new fans, new tourists come in and celebrate our medium, even if they only enjoy Unga Bunga Battle Shonens like Unga Bunga Slayer, that's a great thing because at the end of the day, the production value and the quality of anime, whether you'll... Listen, I know there's a lot of shitty anime that comes out that we eat up on a seasonal basis, but the ceiling of the anime that we're seeing right now is amazing. It's great compared to the 2000s, right? That's definitely a positive, and Joey had a very moderate take about this whole situation and concluded by saying, listen, if you don't give a fuck about these old animes and you just wanted to make a viral video, maybe don't fucking do it, you know? Like, if you don't know what you're talking about, don't touch it, right? But to take this one Columbus joke about colonization and comparing it to, like not a single time did he ever joke about, you know, the horrors of colonization, nor, you know, glorified these horrific acts. Simply made a joke about the comparisons of both demographics, you know, Columbus and his men, as well as the anime tourists like coming in and boldly and ignorantly, you know, labeling America as India, or, you know, these retro animes as whatever they want. That is it. There's nothing beyond that. I think that he's fucking reaching. I think that he just wanted to make a viral video and drag, you know, Joey's name in on the basis that this is a hot trending topic right now for clicks and engagements. Right? And listen, the tourist stuff with the lolicons, yeah, that's just, yeah, we know that's the case, right? I don't know what the hell's going on with the Nezuko figurine, but this video is quite the reach. I think this is incredibly unfair for Joey to be taking this heat. Let's read some of the comments. A lot of people are missing my point. I'm not mad at Joey for being anti-anime tourist. Honestly, he was less harsh about it than any other YouTubers. Exactly. What I am calling out is the awful comparison he made, equating anime tourist to collector compare. That's just a terrible analogy. Is it a terrible analogy? Am I downplaying this joke? Maybe there is very personal reasons for Ellen Historian himself to be mad because, I don't know, he originates from the heritage and the culture that was colonized by Christopher Columbus. Like, I don't know. I genuinely don't understand if this is something that I'm out of touch about or if I'm being insensitive. I feel like it was a very lighthearted joke that didn't even glorify the horrific act, but simply was all about the ignorant, you know, labeling of the continent. I don't know. I just feel this is a bit too much. Rest of the video, I just generally don't understand how people in these comments are defending it. Feels like YouTube never really moved past this whole Gamergate SJW era mindset the way other platforms did. 29 replies. Sure, bro. I know it's shameful to not speak on those stuff, but please don't put yourself into drama. It's not worth it. It's not even about drama. If you check my other comment in the video, you see a guy trying to start an argument because I said I like them all in bed. Whatever. Just people just fucking arguing. The anime man stuff. For me, anime tourists, for more tourists, so I want to read, you know, please, bro, don't do drama content. You better than that. What do you mean? Ellen Historian fucking capitalizes on drama content. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just, you have to, like, I don't know, present the drama content in a better way. He's got to call them out, bro, especially what they said about his mutual. Yeah, I think his mutual getting, I guess, called out for whatever the shit with the Nesco stuff is, yeah, sure. I just feel like bringing Joey's name into this is kind of ridiculous, though. Ellen Historian is calling out racist anime fans today is an amazing day. Praise the Glazer. Putting on, I guess, the hoodweeb stuff, right? Right? Like Ellen Historian's friend getting called a hoodweeb by other disingenuous people. Yeah, that is racist. It's a derogatory term. For sure. And to protect his friend, I think there's nothing wrong with it, right? But I'm just talking about, like, the early part of the video. Is there anything else? Come on, you're maliciously misinterpreting this comparison. We all make exaggerated examples. If you watched the video and you knew he was a joking tone when he made a comparison, he's definitely not saying new fans are bad as a Collins by any means. Yeah, of course fucking not. Plus, he also criticized the older weak community for being tourists, which is a point of people that don't seem to bring up enough. He's extending out a line to newer fans to qualify his rant that he doesn't have just hate new fans, that his tourism issue is a new thing. Yeah, he's the ultimate hipster. He's saying that I used to be battling the hipsters before you, the tourists, before you even knew what a fucking tourist was, right? It just seems like you're trying to fabricate reasons to hate against Joey because you're offended by his video instead of trying to approach it honestly. Maybe he was offended by the video. My assumption here is he's just trying to drag out the drama by getting a big name involved because it's trendy to do so. Now, if he was genuinely offended by the video, then I don't know. I feel like that's kind of ridiculous. But then again, it's like, I guess my people weren't the ones that was actually colonized by Christopher Columbus. Maybe Ellen Historian's, you know, ancestors were. I don't fucking know about his family legacy. And if this is like a very sensitive topic for him and his family, then I could see where he's coming from. But that's pretty much it. What a ridiculous situation. And this is just the beginning. Remember, this is like the origins. This is the Big Bang. Next is this. We'll be watching this next video, and then Ellen Historian apparently made a response video to this. So look forward to that.